I'm Meg McCall. I'm the owner of Angleoar, and I'm so excited to show you the revisions that we've made to version 2 of the Hinged Mount. The Hinged Mount is what we call our Cadillac of mounts. It's the best and most stable option if you have the choice of using it with a sit-inside kayak, and it worked really well all along, but we've made some subtle improvements that we think will improve the functionality even more. The first one I wanted to point out is that we've elongated this track. Now you can move both the horizontal and the vertical bars by releasing these compression nuts, and that gives you adjustability in the kayak, the distance from your torso. But we've elongated the track so that you can use these adjustment knobs and have a little bit more options. This is really good in a program environment when you have multiple paddlers and you don't necessarily want to move the whole mount, but you can adjust this a few more inches than previously. The other thing that we did is we mounted this track directly to the bar. There used to be another piece in there that had some screws in there, and it was just some moving parts that we decided weren't necessary, so it's one less moving part there. The next thing to point out is the support post itself. Really excited about this. This used to be a number of different components put together. We've streamlined it such that the post and this, what we call bong, are one unit, and this is one unit as well, this track support. And then we're using, as I mentioned, these adjustable knobs and T-nuts to adjust this in the track. Another great change we've made is in the adjustability of the length and width of the hinge mount. Using our compression nuts to adjust these inner tubes, you can now fit kayaks that range in width from 18 inches to 26 inches. So that's the narrowest sea kayaks to some of the widest kayaks on the market. Likewise, for the vertical extension, if you're sitting in the cockpit like this and this attaches to the front coaming, it will fit cockpits that range on average from 36 to 48 inches, give or take. Now, if you should have a longer cockpit, maybe you've got a tandem kayak, we do have an extension post available that will give you another 6 inches, I believe. So we can even fit longer cockpits than that. Next up is an improvement we made to the way that the hinged mount attaches to this hinge plate. Rather than have a pull pin, we now have this D-ring that you simply unhook, pull out, and you can detach the mount. So the hinge plate would remain on the front coaming, and as would the two side stabilizing brackets, and you can take the entire mount and then move it to a different kayak if you'd like. The last thing I wanted to show you is some changes we made to our clevis post. We made it a little bit shorter. It still stays on great. When you're using a Versa paddle or your own paddle with Gamut paddle holder, you're using mostly a downward pressure, and so this should rotate just about the post. We did, however, add this ring to most of our clevises. There are some out there that don't have the ring, and if you want to invest in an inexpensive tether, you can clip it there and then clip it around the post here on the mount, and that way for some reason, if it should come off, it doesn't fall into the water and get lost. So those are some of the new changes we've made for you. As I mentioned, we also strengthened some of the materials throughout. We thickened the wall of this clevis post. We added some ribbing. There are a couple places throughout here, including the hinge plate, that we've also strengthened. We made a small adjustment to the side stabilization brackets just to make their installation easier. We think you're going to like these changes, and if you have any questions, we've got videos, we've got written instructions, we've got customer demos. You can find out more about this mount and our other mounts on our website at www.angleoar.com. Thanks so much.